Yeah, no, really well said. Mark, really appreciate your time. I really appreciate your candor. And I love how you just speak your mind. You know, one of the most valuable commodities and rare commodities in the world is not Bitcoin, Max Kaiser. It's the truth. And getting people to just be honest about how they feel. And it's lacking, especially in the financial world. And you shine through with that. So thank you, Mark. I really appreciate that. How can people follow you? I know you're active on Twitter. How can people learn more about Morgan Creek Capital as well?
Yeah. Well, Brian, first, thank you for those kind words. That actually means a lot, makes my day. I do believe in a couple things. I don't have the answers. Questions, way better than answers. Loved your questions, loves your prep. And I love the fact that we could have dialogue and debate in search of truth, because I agree, truth is the most valuable asset in the world. And truth is an absolute defense. That's why I'm not so afraid of saying certain things, because if it happens to be true, I'm protected. But you can find me at Mark Yusko, just MarkYusko on Twitter. I'm actually pretty good on Twitter. My wife says I spend too much time there, but it's awesome. I have this global network of friends and associates. It's amazing. My favorite example is it's amazing. So I took a vacation in Greece with my wife, and I posted a picture, and a guy sent me a DM saying, you're in Greece? How'd you like to meet the head of the bank? And this was like the week that the Greek banks were shut. And yeah, that'd be awesome. And an hour later, he was walking me over to the president of Alpha Bank, armed guards, gates down, no cost, and walked me upstairs. It was me, the bank president, his assistant, and 2 guards. Hour and a half in, I'm like, I gotta go. My wife, and he would talk to me forever. The alpha from that meeting that came from a tweet, unbelievable. So I love Twitter. MorganCreekCap.com is our website, and there's information there. The best way to get to me is through my assistant, Pam. So when you figure out how to get to her, through P. Clark, that's how to get to me. And I'm pretty good on DM. On Twitter as well. But this was fun. I love conversations with people who one, are really good at their craft, which you are, but also people who engage in dialogue as opposed to having a script and staying, in between the lines. So I appreciate you letting me go off piste a little bit.
No, I really enjoy it. A long form, nuanced conversation is what the world needs, because you can't boil everything down to a 10-second piece of video or a quote taken out of context. You really have to spend that time to understand and hopefully change your mind, have your questions tested. And again, if you're a Bitcoin maxi, great. Have them go to a bait. Make sure you really know why you believe what you're so vehement about. And I'll talk to you some other time about all sorts of experiences we had in 2020.
No, we should. And just on that point, there's a book, I actually think it's called Belief.
Yeah.
And it talks about the way humans do this wrong, right? The way we create a belief is we're given that belief by our parents, by the media, by our peers, by common, wisdom, conventional wisdom. And then we seek information that supports that belief.
Yeah.
And we reject anything against that belief. That's the exact opposite. What you should do is take all the information, think alone in solitude. In fact, everyone should download Leadership in Solitude by William Deresiewicz, best 6 pages you'll ever read. Spend time in solitude contemplating what you believe based on the data. That's how you should form a belief, but we all do it backwards. And so what I actually love to do is seek people with opposite views to have dialogue and debate in search of truth. And now the problem is you're not allowed to talk to people. Left can't talk to right, up can't talk to down. No, that's what you need to do.
Yeah.
And not to talk to persuade the other to your view, talk to listen and learn and discern. You may still believe what you believe, and you may believe it more, but occasionally you might change your mind.
Yeah.
And that's better for all of us.
So Jim Rickards has just recorded a video that's not available to anyone in the public, and he's going to be talking about how this upcoming recession is going to be fast, it's going to be bloody, it's going to be nasty. But at the same time, he's going to show you how you can position yourself to profit from all of this chaos. Now, we've made this video only available to our viewers. Go to londonreal.tv/Jim. Watch that immediately. I can't say enough good things about Jim Rickards. He understands the global economic system better than any guest I've ever had on London Real. His predictions are almost uncannily true, and you can learn how to profit from his vision, from his expertise, and his understanding of economics. So go to londonreal.tv/Jim or click the link below. It's an excellent, excellent look on what's going to happen in the future and how you can position yourself to profit from that. Jim is one of the best in the business, one of my favorite guests on London Real, and he's very, very good at predicting the future and showing us all to profit from it. So click the link, and I hope you enjoy. The greedy bankers are about to do it again. In 2008, they crashed our financial system and nearly bankrupted the entire global economy. Then they received trillions of dollars in government bailouts. And after, they demanded fat bonuses paid for by you, the taxpayer.
It turns out the banks haven't just been screwing the American taxpayers, they're also screwing over their investors. Turns out the banking industry is the worst place you could put your money, despite enormous taxpayer bailouts.
Now the bankers are back to take away your financial freedom. They lie and tell you that cryptocurrency isn't safe. They try to make it illegal for you to choose how to invest your hard-earned money. They lie and say cryptocurrency is used by money launderers and criminals. But look at the record. It's the banks themselves that launder hundreds of billions of dollars every year to the biggest criminal operations in the world.
Leaked documents have revealed how some UK banks have helped criminals, money launderers and Russians under sanctions.
American authorities discovered that the Sinaloa cartel moved $881 million through HSBC accounts as bank officials turned a blind eye to the illegality.
The bankers lie and say cryptocurrency is not a real investment. Meanwhile, the smartest CEOs in the world are buying billions and billions of it. The truth is that banks lie about cryptocurrency because it makes them scared. The banks take $9 trillion per year of your hard-earned money, and they are worried that they will finally be exposed. They're scared because crypto means they can no longer control your money, which means they can no longer control you. They are scared because you might actually understand your money and intelligently decide what to do with it. Now is the time for us to come together, fight back, and take control. It's time to educate ourselves, our families, and our communities. Because financial education means financial freedom. We know that cryptocurrencies will help us build the new decentralized financial system of the future. A banking system that is of the people, by the people, and for the people. A banking system where access to finance is a fundamental human right. A banking system that is free and fair and welcomes all humans on this earth. The DeFi revolution is happening. We, the people, can no longer be fooled. We choose to take control of our finances. We choose to take control of our freedom. We choose to take control of our future. Join us, and let's take back our financial freedom forever.